We all know safety matters. In oil and gas, it's not just about hard hats and steel-toe boots. It's about preventing the big accidents, the ones that make headlines. That's where process safety comes in. Think of personal safety as protecting yourself. Process safety is about protecting the whole operation, the environment, and even the community. Remember the Deepwater Horizon spill? That was a process safety failure. So was the Piper Alpha disaster. These tragedies remind us that cutting corners can have devastating consequences. Process Safety Management, or PSM, is a system designed to prevent these catastrophes. It's about identifying risks and having procedures to keep things running safely. PSM is not just paperwork, it's a commitment to doing things right every time. It's about teamwork, communication, and taking responsibility for our actions. Because when it comes to safety, we're all in this together. PSM isn't some vague idea. It's built on 14 specific elements, each one crucial. First up, we need to know what we're dealing with. That means identifying hazards. Things like flammable liquids, high-pressure gases, or even just slippery surfaces. Then comes process hazard analysis, or PHA. Imagine a bunch of experienced folks getting together to think about everything that could go wrong. They look at the equipment, the chemicals, the procedures, and figure out where the risks are. This isn't just a one-time thing either. We review and update these analyses regularly. We need written procedures for every critical operation. These aren't suggestions, they're the playbook. And everyone needs proper training to understand and follow them. Communication is key. We've got to share information about hazards, near misses, and best practices. Drilling is risky business. We all know about the obvious dangers: heavy equipment, working at heights, potential for fires, but some risks are less obvious. Take well blowouts for instance. They're rare, but when they happen, it's like a volcano erupting. Deadly gases can be released, putting everyone at risk. Then there's H2S, or hydrogen sulfide, the silent killer. It's a colorless, flammable gas that smells like rotten eggs. Exposure can knock you out before you even know it's there. Equipment failure is another major concern. A faulty valve, a worn-out gasket, these things can have catastrophic consequences. Here's a real-world example. A drilling crew was doing a routine job. They made a small change to the process without proper review. It seemed minor at the time, but it led to a gas leak. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it could have been much worse. The lesson? Never underestimate the importance of following procedures and management of change protocols. So, how do we stay safe out there? First off, know your job and do it by the book. Those standard operating procedures, or SOPs, are there for a reason. Treat every task like it's critical. Second, speak up. If you see something that doesn't look right, say something. Report near misses, they're valuable lessons learned. Supervisors, you have a huge responsibility. Make sure everyone understands the risks and follows procedures. Enforce the management of change, or MOC process. Lead by example. Verify that everyone has the right training and that it's up to date. Don't let complacency creep in. Finally, always be prepared for the worst. Know your emergency procedures. Where are the muster points? How do you shut down the well in case of a blowout? Regular drills are crucial. They might seem tedious, but they could save your life.